All right, who can ever forget the extraordinary story of Rocky and Sly Stallone, who wrote this script and held out and finally got it done. It was one of the major stories in movie-making history, and of course went on to win the Academy Award for the Best Picture way back in 1976. And since then, he's established himself as one of Hollywood's superstars. And now you can see him in this new movie, Spy Kids 3, Game Over. But please welcome right here in our studio, Sly Stallone.
Such a liar.
No, you're
in better shape now than you were in '76 when you made that movie. Really?
Yeah, well, you know, stress really is great for the weight. No, just chasing 3 daughters is enough to keep you in shape.
That's right. You got 3. How old are they?
I basically gave up the gym, and my job is tracking them down.
Yeah.
Right.
How old are they now?
6, 5, and 1 year.
No kidding. Well, you got your hands full, huh?
And are they daddy's girls?
Oh my God, they're working me out. I mean, they're born with the flirt gene. It's just there. It just I don't know. It's like behind the knee, and it kicks in, and they get whatever they want.
Yeah.
Can you change the will, Daddy? I said,
so they're all vying for your competition going on there. So, do they remind you of the Ashangos at all?
I know the Ashango. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hear it, Sly.
Where did Ashang go?
He got it. Now, we had a little word game here, and that came up, and nobody ever heard of it before.
And then...
It's a pygmy tribe in Africa.
A pygmy tribe in Africa. And then Regis said, and I quote, I could beat up Sly if I had to. That's exactly what he said.
Well, you know what? Actually, he studied Ashango.
He studied Ashango.
I could do it.
I would put anything past him.
Well, listen, you are in great shape, and I'm not kidding when I say that. And what about a Rocky 6? Don't you think America's waiting for Rocky 6?
I would like it only because everyone's very, very skeptical about doing Rocky 6, but the whole thing is about when you reach a certain age and perhaps your skills diminish in every facet of your life, you sometimes develop even stronger will over skill. And I think George Foreman is the perfect representation of that. I mean, here's a guy, 55 years old, 56, he said, I want to try it again. Not that he says, I'm going to win, I want to participate. And I think a lot of people, as they move on in years, don't want to reach 50 and say, you know what, it's time for me to pack up my tent and put my little chair next to the parade route and watch everything go by. I think it's not as though I expect to win, but I want to participate. And so that's a kind of an inspirational message that I think would work in another one like that.
I think so, too. And it's, I mean, in what he said, I didn't hear the man say no.
No, I'd love to do it.
I
hope there is, yeah.
I want to be buried in my trunks. I'm ready.
We'll be right back in a minute. Sly Stallone. Sly walked in with his brother Frank, who I know a little bit of, and he's a terrific guy.
He's got a great album coming out. You know, he does a lot of big bands and retro work, and it's fantastic. So I'm hoping that he slams it through.
Absolutely. Hey, Sly, take a look at some of these. Let's reminisce just a little bit. Now, this was the first Rocky, right?
Yeah, but don't let that picture fool you.
Yeah.
It looks very, very romantic. What happened is we didn't have a picture. The original Rocky ended with me, like, depressed, walking out of the arena. People said, what a downer. I said, we need a shot of me hugging Talia. I don't think I hugged her the whole movie. It was like it was so quickly done. So they hung up this black kind of like curtain in the backyard. And over here is a doghouse. Over here is a bad swimming pool. And I sort of, and here we go, like, pretend you like me.
And this is supposed to be,
sorry. And like beads going,
That movie had so much heart, my gosh. Now, what's this one?
Oh, that's with Antonio Banderas.
There you go. And this was Assassins with Antonio.
Yeah, we're having a profile contest, which I lost. It came in second, sorry.
Hey, here, oh my gosh, here's another great character that...
it's always good to see.
Rambo himself, right there, baby.
I always think if any time we have a chance to see you without your shirt on, that's a good thing.
Oh, my God.
It's good for us as a people.
I like the headband.
We need that.
Do you still have that bandana?
Well, I do have the headband because it basically held my hair on. For the wind with the helicopter was blowing my hair.
There were 3 Rambos?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3, right. Now, yeah, I saw this one, Cliffhanger.
Great one.
I got it right there. Yeah, that was a really exciting movie.
Living proof you do not want to hang out with me.
And hey, this is
Henry
where it all
Winkler, the guy.
began, the Lords of Flatbush.
Flatbush.
My gosh, so many years ago. But look at all the stars that came out of that movie. So Sly, what attracted you to, you know, the Spy Kids movie?
Well,
character?
Actually, I thought it was a mistake. I thought they were going to call Michael Keaton, whatever. I said, me in Spy Kids? This is kind of like, he goes, no, it's different. We need a man who would play 70 years old. I said, thank you. I'm supposed to be Ricardo Montalban. I said, well, he goes, well, put some gray in your hair. I said, how about a little bit more like sandblast my face? He goes, no, go with it. Fine. So I said, I'll be Ricardo Montalban's nemesis. And then I said, Spy Kids? I don't know. That's not exactly what I do. So I went down to my kids. I said, what do you think of a Spy Kids? They said, finally, you're getting the job. Finally, we can be proud of something you do, not this dumb Rambo and Rocky. Because they look at Rambo and Rocky as real, you know, because they don't know. That's why kid actors are so brilliant. They're in the pretending stage, but their pretending is actual fact. I mean, they haven't been able to differentiate between the two. So when I was upstairs playing the Rocky game, for example, the boxing game, someone sent it over to me, and I keep losing on the first opponent, which is Spider Rico, and I keep getting knocked out by Spider Rico. And my girls are in hysterics. Dad, you're taking a beating, Spider Rico. I go, Spider Rico. Spider Rico's like the easiest guy in Rocky 1. He gets knocked out in 8 seconds.
Yeah.
He is killing me. He is destroying me. So my girls realize I can't fight. I'm a total fraud. I can't even beat them in a CD round game. I mean, when you're getting hacked by a 6-year-old, it's really...
So this is going to build you back up in their eyes.
Yes, it is. So now, what is brilliant about what the director did, he designed a game where kids, you know, because these Game Boy games have become a phenomenon. They're here to stay. So he designed a movie where you're in a game.
Yeah.
Right.
There is no reality. You're in something. And I think that's going to be kind of like a real interesting novel experiment.
And this guy, it's got a lot of personalities, the toy maker.
Oh, well,
right?
basically he's schizophrenic. He's nuts.
Yeah.
He's kind of like every actor I know, okay? You know, you wake up in the morning and go, who are we today? Are we happy? Are we smart? Are we glib? Are we dumb? Are we vicious? Are we combative? You know, go like, okay.
All right.
Then, so that's what happens. He sits there and he spends so much time with himself because he's in a cyberspace jail that actually he's starting to have a debate with his alter egos, which look a little different than himself.
Exactly the scene we're going to show you. Here's the toy maker, Sly Stallone. The kids are going to love that. Hey, it opens today, Spy Kids